Hey Britta, this video comes to you on Thursday, May the 30th. Let's keep talking about books. Any really close friends? The moments I became friends with them is while we were watching a television show or a movie. Laurel, it was like the 1980s BBC Narnia film. You, it was a Harry Potter musical. Meredith, it was Joda Akbar. For me, I know this doesn't hold true for everybody, but watching movies and TV is how I like to spend my time with other people. Like, that's why watching Vampire Diaries with you and Meredith this last semester was so much fun. So my relationships with other people have always been defined and strengthened watching movies together and quoting movies together and being in movie TV fandoms together. But my relationship with myself has always been defined by the books that I read. I've always spent a lot of time by myself reading alone under the covers, sneaking it under the desks in the classroom. It's books that made me like movies. In fact, when I was 5, it was those 1980s BBC Narnia that got me into reading. Reading has in turn thrown me back into films. One of the things I want to do is make really good book to movie adaptation. It's so much easier to find strong female characters in books. I don't mean tough Xena types. I mean complex characters. And that actually leads me to your book for the book challenge this month, Uglies, Scott Westerfeld. This is a great book series. Society where your whole life you're grown up being told that you're ugly. You're just ugly. It's okay because everybody's ugly until you turn 16. The government pays for this amazing surgery that fixes everything and makes you the most beautiful, gorgeous thing you've ever seen. And this is a story about Tally, who's excited to turn pretty, but when her friend runs away before the surgery, the government tells her, you track down your friend or we're not giving you the operation. What society tells us about self-worth. Should you not, the pros, the cons of being yourself or being accepted. Books have changed and shaped and influenced my life more than any other form of media has. I watch television and movies for enjoyment. I read books for improvement. Books have been good to me. And on the whole, I've been good to books. Like, spines get cracked when the ones that I really love. But I must confess, I have done really terrible things to 2 books. Britta, this part of the video is me confessing my book sins. First one, I grew up going through the Orem Library too. And yes, Holdman Studios did do those windows in the YA section. Don't check out the Egypt Game. In fact, don't touch any of the books on the shelf that share space with the Egypt Game. Just know it was dropped in a place that it should not have been dropped, cleaned by a 9-year-old child who did not know the proper way to clean a book, left under my mattress, praying that it would not warp, and turned back into the library. And is a possible health hazard. Don't touch it. Second book, in my defense, like I had a 103-degree fever, I found out later. Ill for a while, and I was feeling really crummy. I've been going to school all day. I was reading a book, a library book, copy of a book that I own, one of the free reading rooms with a lot of people around. And I got to a scene in this book, a scoodly pooping scene. You know. It was a book that was in the sampler reading room out front so that anybody could pick up. I was just like, we can't have this kind of scene in a library book. Okay, it's only contained on this page. There's no other bit of plot that this infringes on. I ripped the page out of the book. It wasn't even that bad. I think they were just kissing. But I was like, not seeing things clearly. It gets worse. It gets worse. I was like, I can't just throw this page away. What if the janitor reads it? So, Britta, you know me. You probably guessed what I did next. I ate it. I tore off a piece at a time and I ate it like popcorn as I kept reading the book. I know! So bad. So there you have it. I think this week of discussing books has been super fun. And I think we should do a week like this on movies. I look forward to your video tomorrow. Oh, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I think we're hanging out like normal hanging person tomorrow. No, I'm recording a video.